guys, the Allfather here, and today I'm going to bring you a quick video on the August 2016 balance changes that were announced on the ClashofClans.com blog today, and nothing earth-shattering. I can't say I'm excited about it, but going to just do a little coverage here just to give my input on what I see the impacts of it being. Obviously, this is not a major update. We expect that to come in September. This is just a small balancing patch that is going to be likely coming out in the next week here, and not a huge impact as far as most gameplay, in my opinion. Just a few band-aids, most of which will most likely be ineffective. But the first one is that cannon damage increase for levels 11 through 14 that is going to impact Town Halls 9 through 11. They acknowledge that this is not the answer, developing a better defensive answer to mass attacks of mid-sized units, Valks, bowlers, etc. For now, a cannon damage boost will help pick up the slack. Not sure I agree with that totally. Maybe against bowlers a little bit, but against the Valks with their speed and rate of attack under a rage spell, they're going to rip through those cannons unless they just do something crazy as far as increasing the damage boost. Maybe a rate of speed, rate of fire increase would be more effective, but they're not going to do that, obviously. So I don't see that one really doing much. The next one is probably the most significant one in my significant change in my opinion. That is the healers trigger air traps once again. So they say that healers have become a staple high-level troop but stay out of defensive range too safely. Well, duh, they don't have the ability to defend themselves or any attacks, so of course they're a defensive troop that stays out of range too safely, I guess, apparently. Sometimes for the entire battle. Cue the Seeking Airmine. So basically the whole reason that nobody used healers before, after about Town Hall 8 giant wizard healer attacks, was because there's all these air traps in a base, and when you're using a ground attack with healers, that's the only thing they're going to target. And so we've pretty much just regressed back to those days again and nerfed some attacks that are high skill attacks, queen walk attacks, bowler walks, P.E.K.K.A. walks, whatever. But queen walks, HGHB, some kind of skill attacks with defense targeting troops are now going to be in a little bit of trouble, so don't really like that change. And I think we're going to see if people do move their Seeking Air Mines back to the outside of the bases, like they did before when healers tripped those, we're going to see a lot fewer of these healer-based strategies, I think. The next one is minor movement speed reduced. They're a little too speedy for a unit that burrows underground, making them too effective at overwhelming and wiping out entire villages. Disagree. But, slowing them down might help a little bit. The problem really with this troop is that they are the only troop in the game that takes advantage of spells while they're underground. And so they can pop up under a rage spell, wipe a building out, go back underground. They can go underground while being healed by a heal spell. No other unit in the game can take advantage of a spell without being targeted by the defense. And that's really where I see the issue with this troop is the advantage there. And so I'm not sure that making them any slower is going to be all that effective of a change, but you can counter that with haste spells, with rage spells, and so we'll see. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how that one plays out. And the last one there would be that attackers can deploy more of their army before the Eagle artillery will activate. And this one I do agree with. I do not have Town Hall 11 experience, but it just makes sense. The fact that as soon as that thing activates, it can blow up troops in a hurry, and it does tend to take away from skill attacks from phased attacks and 2 or 3 phase attacks targeting different sections of the base. So I do agree with this change. Most likely what that means is we'll just see Eagle artilleries being pushed more to the center of the bases than they already are, and probably being even more well protected by other defenses, because if it doesn't deploy, it's just a big hunk of metal. So that is the 4 changes that were announced by Supercell today. I don't think there's anything radically game-changing involved in them. So I guess I will withhold final judgment until we see what the big predicted update or expected update in September ends up bringing. We do not see anything yet as far as addressing the issue of witches and the fact that witches have become obsolete with the nerf of the Skellies tripping traps, and so would really like to see that being addressed. That's about it for now, though. Tell us what you think in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like and share this video and others on the channel. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at ClashWithTAF. That's at ClashWithTAF. Till next time, this is the Allfather. Thanks for watching.